Okie dokie. How's it going, everybody? Katie and Ty here. And guys, we are back with some more Building with Good Day, episode 72, still going strong. And today, today's gonna be a pretty busy day if you guys ask me. Why? Because right now, we got ourselves something, we got ourselves a challenge here. We are gonna be making TOS style vehicles. Not from TMP, not from Discovery, although we will have some Discovery ships in there, but more on that later. But right now, nothing from any of these different eras and time and timelines, whatever. We are going back to where it all began, the OG. And if we have time, I'll go over to the cityscape side of things and fulfill a request, a subscriber request actually, and build a skyscraper. Even though technically I already did that, but who cares? You can never have too many skyscrapers in a city. Anyways, so now, as you guys can see, this is going to be as we're building the OG Constitution class. Now, things that I'd like you guys to keep in mind. First off, we aren't going to be using the standard stone slab and stone brick stairs. We're going to be using instead quartz slabs and quartz stairs. So it's a little bit more expensive, ironically enough, but in the end, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't matter. And not to mention the fact that half the time, I don't even think we'll be using. Actually, no, not think. I know we will not be using sea lanterns and stuff. We will instead be using yellow concrete for the deflector dishes, similar to what we did up here with the Firestorm class. Or kinda. Yeah, kinda. Kinda what we did there. Um, Actually, similar to what we did over here with the gold block. Except, it's not gold, obviously. And there might be some modifications, but nothing too substantial. Anyways, so we just got a simple block right there, nothing too fancy. So pretty much we're just copying off of this design but making slight modifications as we come to it. So in the meantime, fellas, sit back, relax. You can listen to me ramble on about some stuff or just share a story, I guess. But you guys want to know how to actually build this thing? I can't remember which episode of Building It with Good Day it was, but it was built in one of those episodes. So if any of you guys want to know how to build that specific model, then go ahead and watch that video. As for me personally, it won't. It just doesn't make much sense when you think about it. Just going over the same build again. You know, going over the dimensions for the same build again. That just sounds a little repetitive, if you ask me. So, which is why I'm just going to be talking, just doing my thing while I try and shape up the whole, the whole shtick that we got here with the TOS type stuff. Anyway, so bringing it into a nice, calm conversation where hopefully I won't start ranting about it, is I started on the reworked Discovery script. Codename STD Fixed. There you go. So, perfect. And then all of a sudden, hey, I managed to figure out how to fix everything with all their canon problems. And also, it just occurred to me, this light that's in the middle of the build. Actually, wait, first off, a little bit of an update to the design. We got trapdoors there, or dark oak wood trapdoors there for the refit Enterprise, and birch trapdoors for the OG Constitution class. There you go. Just to give it a little bit more of a distinction. Anyway, so I don't think we need these anymore. So here, we'll go ahead to this makeshift lava pit that I've been using. It's not even a lava pit. It's just a smokestack with fire and, Yep. Eventually, it'll burn. There you go. Perfect. And thank God, because this version of the Enterprise right here really failed miserably. Thankfully, this version of the Enterprise is already made. So for this version of the Enterprise, we're going to have a glowstone block, because, you know, it's all old and stylish and stuff. And then light gray carpet to fix it up. There you go. See? Not too bad at all. There we go. Oh wait, I just realized one thing. There's a little bit of an audio balancing issue. Let me see if I can check this out real quick. Okay, you guys probably can probably hear me better now. Great. Now, oh boy. So I started on that, and let me just tell you guys, I fixed everything. I literally fixed the problems with every single problem with both story and how it fits into the canon. I swear I am not making this up. In fact, I wish I was. In fact, this proves a guy like me who has little to no brain, and I mean that quite literally. Like, my brain, my head, is just like, it's just like half of my, like, Nerf and Airsoft stockpiles. You want to know what that means? It means that they're empty. It's empty. So yeah, what I'm trying to get at is that I have little to no brain. A person with little to no brain, like myself, can think of a better story than a highly trained screenwriter who has had years of experience behind him or her. Yeah, you heard right. A guy with no brain like myself was able to come up with a story that actually fits well with what we got going in current Star Trek canon. And I'm not even an experienced and highly trained scriptwriter. I'm just a small town young adult who still lives with his parents. And he still can't think of a better option than that. Anyways, so got ourselves this. Now we're gonna go ahead and come to the center. Yep, coming to the center. And we'll go ahead and put a piece of glowstone right there just to keep everything lit down there. Now we're going to have a stair piece, of course. So wait, why am I narrating this? This technically has been done before, except I'm doing it in reverse. Anyways, so yeah, I still can't believe the fact that I managed to actually do something like that. It's hard to believe, I know, but it's true, fellas. Oh, and instead of purple or whatever I used over here, what was it? It was either purple. It was blue terracotta for the purple hue and stuff. And then again, it would have been like purple concrete for different texture packs that have the, you know, clay actually representing, or the terracotta representing the colors. Anyways, so yeah, I still can't believe the fact that I managed to figure out. I literally solved Discovery and all of its problems within like 5 minutes. Then you guys might be thinking to yourselves, oh, maybe this guy has little to no life. Well, here's the thing, fellas. It took me 5 minutes out of a 24-hour day. Really think about that. It took me 4 hours to think of it took me at least 5 minutes to think of a script out of a 24-hour day. Anyways, so, yeah, that's gotta be embarrassing for someone. Because, man, I just knocked that out of the park. anyway, so this is gonna be a little wonky, to be perfectly honest with you guys here, because even though we do have our much needed update, we still need, yeah, it'd be much easier if, that's alright, I guess. Hmm. Well, whatever you guys think will work. Personally, I think it'll work like just okay like that, but or like this. I don't know. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm not gonna waste my time with this. Anyways, so honestly, fellas, this just doesn't. Actually, I got an idea. This might actually help us out a bit. Gonna get our blue terracotta out of here. Get us some black concrete up in this. Actually, here we go, and perfect. I don't think I could have done it better. That's, anyways. So now we are, yeah, just continue building this out. And wait, again, why am I narrating this? It's a force of habit, I swear. Anyways, so fellas, yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I legitimately came up with a better, whatever and stuff. So, and you know what? Give me until the end of the week, the end of this week or the end of next week at most, and then it'll be fully written out. And you know what? You know what else? If CBS decides to come after me because of this, that just shows how much of a greedy corporation they are, and they can't stand people who can think of better stories than they can. Hey, I just, hey, if it actually does happen, refer yourselves back to this video, and then you can tell I just, I just caught them in their act. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Uh-oh. If something goes wrong, folks, um, it was nice knowing you, people. Very nice knowing you. Anyways, and no, I do not have anything related to CBS, by the way. So they have no control over my internet. Please, if they did, that would be some form of extortion, if I'm not mistaken. So, and there we go. All I gotta see here is what went down. Yep, there we go. And okay, we did it. This is gonna be interesting. Yep. So yeah, I'll pull a PewDiePie, and you know how PewDiePie exposed T-Series and all that cool stuff. That freaking legend of a man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that being said, yeah, let's just say if I end up getting hit by some kind of claim by CBS or something, that'll just, yeah, to be fair, you refer yourselves back to this video, it'll just show you how dang corrupt they are. In other words, in this video right here, a simple Minecraft video, I exposed them. That's all I'm going to say, folks. That's all I'm going to say. Because of how awesome it sounds. And here we go. Perfect. Now all we got to do is fix up the perfect. Now, so actually it makes me wonder whether or not I should actually that makes me wonder whether or not I should do a parody of the like celebration song and stuff by PewDiePie and direct it towards CBS if they decide to claim one of my videos because of what I've been trying to do. I don't see why not. Well, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like congratulations, CBS, you win. In fact, oh, you win. Oh, that's nice, but too late now. You're already exposed. So, yeah. And to quote the female changeling from the end of DS9, your losses would be so great, and by the, even though yeah, it was something about your losses being too so great, your victory will taste as bitter as defeat. Hey, it's kind of true when you think about it. You lose too many people in a war you don't even want to fight. And in the end, victory will taste as bitter as defeat. Anyways, so. I have something like this. It's nothing too fancy. Perfect. Now, so here's where I need to stop yammering on about how I might actually expose CBS for the frauds they are. And I'm going to take a break from that and actually build up then the cells. So we're going to have two here, except white going across the back right here, like so. Anyways, so now we're going to have perfect. Honestly, the pillar quartz blocks, because of the new update, really do look good. And look good enough to actually do this, so that's good. And then, yeah, we're going to stop right about 2 blocks over the end. All right, and then 2 blocks over the end. With a single stair in the back. Actually, there's one thing that I think I should change up, though. It's in the cells right here. I might be making them a little too big, but we're about to find out. Yeah, I might be making them a little too big, but it's the best I can do in such a freaking clunked design. Which honestly, I can see why the Discovery show writers, well, actually showrunners, I should say, yeah, now I think I know why they don't like the old Connie design. It just seems a little clunky, especially when you try to scale it down. Whatever. I'll go ahead and have... it still seems a bit odd, to say the least. But I don't know. I don't know. At this point, it's the best I can do. It's literally the best I can do. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing much else I can do with this. Especially at this scale. And I could try to put... I don't know, something like that. Just to make it a little bit more, polished and refined. That way I'm not skipping out on much of anything. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I don't think you can make the Connie class look good in any shape or form of the imagination, or at least the OG anyways. But there is one way I could do it, but I'm going to tear down the nacelles to do so. Well, part of the nacelles. Have it up by one, like right there. And there we go. Now, what we're going to need here is yep, 2 grays and 1 white. Now finally, we're going to go 1 block over instead of 2. Actually, just going to make sure they're at the same level because, last time I did this kind of redesign, it really screwed up big time. Then a single stair piece right there. Actually, perfect. Now go ahead and put down 3 quartz slabs on the back. And there you go. You got yourself the OG Connie design. And not too shabby if I do say so myself, although I could have made it a bit more refined in some areas, but I say in the meantime, it looks okay. Not too bad, but not too good. Not too good, but not too bad at the same time, although I could go ahead and put an extra block on the end like so. And there you go. And maybe if you really want to do the OG Connie design, you could do something like this. Like the legit OG Connie design. And then there you go. You got yourself the good old fashioned Constitution class Enterprise. pre-refit back in the TOS Enterprise, pre-refit, of course. So, not a bad refit, not a bad refit, and we still have time to do some stuff, so, hey, I'll go ahead and, actually, I'll go ahead and do that skyscraper that was requested. Excuse me, okay, but it is going to take me some time to get over there. Anyway, so, now that we're done talking about that, and how I think I may have fixed Discovery and all its flaws within 5 minutes. Like, seriously, it would probably take them hours and hours upon hours to freaking come up with a solution for everything. Nah, fam. Instead, a simple guy like me, a peasant, if you will, was able to come up with something like new and interesting within like what? 5 minutes. Like under 24 hours. That's how serious this is. Anyways, so we got ourselves a nice little office building here. Although no parking lot, I just realized. So that kind of sucks, but to be fair, I've seen most office buildings that have literally no parking lots whatsoever. Anyways, but in the meantime, people, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down here because, actually, right. So I'm just going to be zoning off some stuff real quick. Right on the corner over here, a small gas station. I might need to make it bigger. But at the very least, I zoned it off to where we can actually have something good. It's a small rectangle, I know, but it's not supposed to be perfect. Anyways, actually, so I want to refresh my memory on what I did over here. So I already did the roads, okay. I already got the low-income style houses and stuff. An apartment building with with ninjas. With Ninja's personal hideout. Oh, that guy. Anyways. And of course, an office building plus intersection. Okay. So, there you go. Also, what was my dimensions that I used here? 3 long for the dotted line, and 2 long for the gap. Alright, good. Now, we're going to go ahead and flatten out some ground here. Like, wait a minute, I want to make sure. How wide did I make this? 7? Or, yeah, 7. So I made this 7 wide. So yeah, this little building like skyscraper is going to be there we go. So we got ourselves a nice little cutout in the road here, and maybe we can just put like a actually no, there is no maybe about it, but at the very least I'm giving it a try here. And now that they have the smooth stone blocks, I don't need to worry about having a double slab anymore. That's good. And what I'm going to need next is perfect. Now, there you go. Stop sign. Yep. Simple acacia wood sign with a single iron bar and a single freaking. Oh man, yeah, I'm awesome. And You can't say I wasn't creative. Am I right? Ah, whatever. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and build this all up, and just to zone everything out here. And actually here we're going to go ahead and do same thing on the other side over here, except it's the different angle of stop sign. Just in case, I mean, you never know. And perfect. Easy fix like that. Really good. Really good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I have a really interesting setup here for the parking lot. Be a kind of huge thing. So be kind of huge. So we're gonna anyway, so since we're just gonna be tripling all this up, well, in the meantime, we're gonna be adding, yeah, see, we're gonna be adding the extra blocks, or the extra layer of blocks, like though, therefore tripling it up. Anyway, so also speaking of like famous people and stuff, like I was talking about, like how freaking PewDiePie and stuff doing was how a famous guy like him is just completely owning the corporation and stuff. Man, that guy is a freaking hero, by the way. Anyways, so let's just say that I've had a lot of people ask me, if you were to shake your hand, if you were to not shake a hand, but if I were to meet, like, if you were to meet any celebrities, who would it be? And you could do whatever with them. You could do like a hangout or something. Or it could just be as simple as, like I actually almost implied before, shaking their hand. And just tell them they're doing a good job. Well, I can name 6 people. One of them, well, of course, PewDiePie, obviously. Come on. Come on, in the early 2000s, that guy was the freaking awesome. Like that guy was my freaking hero back in the day. Like, I was first getting into YouTube in the early 2000s. Like, just back in the day when he was still doing Gmod and Amnesia videos and stuff. And all that good stuff. Man, freaking A. Yeah, and the second person, and this is all from different forms of fame and stuff. So it's not just like online fame and stuff. Although I will say 3 of the guys are fame, are internet fame related, PewDiePie included, but more on that later. But the second person I really just love to meet, the actor Chris Pratt. Good God, man, can you get even more badass? I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, someday soon, it would be great if I could just shake his hand and say just how gosh darn awesome of a job he's doing, especially in how bullcrap Hollywood is these days. And the third person that I'd really love to shake hands with, our current president, which hopefully by the end of next year, hopefully this reference isn't dated, obviously. I'm really hoping. I'm hoping. But, yeah. But yeah. And no, I'm not saying that because of publicity sake and stuff. Nope. Nope. I'm not saying it for publicity or anything. I just really want to shake his hand and say how much of a good job he's doing in bringing, well, jobs and a good economy back to America. You know, literally making America great again. You know what I'm saying? And see, the economy, because the economy is booming, and as far as I know, more jobs are being created. And there you go. And then the fourth person I'd really love to meet and shake hands with, Markiplier. Good old Marky. Good old Marky Moo. Man. Be awesome, by the way, because that would just be friggin' sick, honestly. Honestly, if I ever get big and stuff, and if the boys are still doing gaming videos, by then, holy crap, I mean, dude, we might be seeing some very high-class collabs in the future. And speaking of high-class collabs, that brings us to the person who's number 5 on the list. By the way, this is not like a top 6 or a top 5, whatever people I like to meet in real life. I mean, this is just, you know, not in particular order, people I'd actually like to meet with in real life and, you know, just shake their hand and, you know, standard greeting, maybe even hang out and stuff and chill and all that good stuff. Anyway, so the 5th person, our boy, Jacksepticeye, aka Sean. Oh my. Like, after PewDiePie and Markiplier, that guy, honestly, is actually the guy who inspired me to start streaming video games. I swear, I am not making that up. Like, out of everyone, like, you would think, considering I consider Markiplier and PewDiePie to be, like, my personal heroes and stuff, just when it comes to YouTube, sure, but that's only because of the games that they introduced me to. That would be, you know, Gmod and Happy Wheels. But when it comes to Jacksepticeye's case, not only did that dude and get me to, you know, use good money to spend on Kerbal Space Program when it was still in its infancy, by the way. It also inspired me to become the gaming YouTuber I've become today. I mean, granted, Markiplier and PewDiePie, they honestly, in my opinion, actually had a little bit of an effect on that decision to become a streamer, but honestly, just freaking, yeah, honestly, it's just, yeah, and the sixth person, eh? Who would it be? Honestly, I actually thought I had more than 5 people on this list, so that's why I said 6 in the beginning. And you know what? I think I'm gonna break my own rule here and say I'm gonna go with the 2 and 1 when it comes to the number 6 option. The 2 and 1. Yep, that would be. Oh, I'm trying to remember their names. Captain Foley and Commander Calkins from Trek Yards. Oh yeah. I mean, come on. That'd be so freaking cool if we just talk like Star Trek lore and stuff. Like, I could talk for hours on the subject. Like, I mean, you guys know I'm a very avid fan of sci-fi in general. Star Trek in particular, obviously. Mostly because I just grew up with it and all that cool stuff. And anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what did I do here. Oh, wow. I didn't even make a legit parking lot there. It's just a... Wow. All right. anyways, so yeah, honestly, like I would like to do more than just like for for most of these people, I'd like to do more than just shake their hands and tell them that they're doing a good job. But honestly, I would go for just just a simple like hangout and stuff. Like we just oh sorry, gonna have to turn this into a seven list. Another person I want to shake hands with and actually possibly just talk geek and stuff and maybe even movies as well. Freaking, well, Walker Brothers, the Walker duo from the, you know, aka the Nostalgia Critic and the crew. Let's, guys, I'm just gonna be honest here and say I still love their work despite the controversy. In fact, fair, I think the controversy is just bullcrap. By the way, if anyone's wondering my opinion on it, yeah, I just think it's bullcrap. So now everyone's just, mad that they didn't get as famous as the main guy who started the show. So, and to be fair, actually, yeah, there's no to be fair about it. Grow up. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, so now got ourselves the nice little parking lot here, and oh, I was gonna add there you go. I'm gonna add a nice little walkway up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a dip here. And then there you go. Nice little walk up right there. And finally, we're going in with the. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's my list of 7 people that, or 8, if you want to say the Trek yard boys at Trek yards aren't exactly, like aren't supposed to be a 2-in-1 and stuff, or won't or can't be a 2-in-1 if you want to say that. But that being said, fellas, I just, well, that's legitimately what I'm like. If you were to ask me like basic famous people and stuff, or yeah, or famous in their own right, I guess that's exactly what I would do. And all right, so it's all stone inside there, so it's all good. Anyway, so yeah, that's my list of people in no particular order that I'd really like to meet in real life and possibly, give them a good greeting and shake their hand and stuff. Well, honestly, it doesn't sound that bad when you think about it. And there's one thing that I wanted to change up here because of what's going on. Yeah, because of what's going on, I'm gonna go ahead and connect these two freaking sidewalk connections here. And then in this section right here will be the gas station. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, just to recap on the list, 7 people that I would really love to meet in real life and just, hang out with and, talk about whatever subject they could talk to because I can, or talk about because I can, as outside of being a geek and stuff, I can, I can really stretch my chops and really try and, you know, get a good, get a good conversation going with practically any subject. I can discuss how work's going, what's it like being in the job and stuff, all that good, all those good things. Anyway, so just to recap, first off on the list, PewDiePie, obviously. Second, Markiplier. Third, Chris Pratt. My gosh, man, like that guy is my new Hollywood hero, my dudes. And our current president, me, number 4. Number 5, Jacksepticeye, of course, aka Sean, because let's face it, that guy is also a hero in his own right. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the inspiration to do streaming on a daily basis like this. Or would I be playing Kerbal Space Program? And finally the crew behind the Nostalgia Critic and Channel Awesome, those people, and the boys at Trek Yards, or the dudes at Trek Yards, I should say, because I guess they're not really boys, but you guys get what I mean. You guys get what I mean. Like the people that I'd really love to hang with and just talk, and not even just talk, like freaking oh, like hell, like I could talk anything outside of sci-fi and stuff. Like I could talk movies. I could talk about how it like how is it with the job and stuff, and how do you manage such a huge, like huge platform and stuff, especially like the United States, like obviously all that good stuff. So honestly, I really can't say anything bad though, honestly. Anyways, guys, so to the building here, we're gonna go ahead and go 2 blocks in. Two blocks in towards the front right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this. Actually, I'm gonna save the cutout sections of this thing, and yeah, I'm gonna save the cutout sections of this rig, and yeah, I'm gonna I'm just gonna cut out the stone later. And there you go. So you got your groundworks for your modern skyscraper. It's a little weird, I know, but in the end, it's gonna look good. Anyway, so let's get a grass block going real quick. We can at least make this a little bit more beautiful. Like we can beautify it. We can beautify this thing. So we're gonna have something like this. Actually, something like this. It's not gonna be too. It's like a loser thing. It's like a loser sign and stuff. Yeah, so it's like the loser sign, pretty much. And there you go. So we go ahead and have our beautifying decorations there. And I'm gonna go through there with a custom bush, by the way. And then a little bit of a very weird thumb, like a half thumbs up kind of thing. Perfect. There you go. So you got yourself the beautified locations. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish the trees real quick. And then perhaps I'll finish the skyscraper, or at least get started on the groundworks and maybe continue it in the next episode. Maybe. I do have time today. I do have time, and so yeah, we're gonna have a nice little pattern like this going upwards. Perfect. And now we're gonna have our Actually, we're going to continue beautifying this place a bit. Actually, let's see if I can find a fern. Aha, there you are. Make this a little bit more beautiful. Let's throw down a lily of the valley. Yeah, a lily of the valley and a cornflower. And there you go. Actually, I want to see if there's anything else added, like to the flowers and stuff. Nothing, but, oh, rose bush. We could definitely use that. Alright, so get rid of that. We don't need the smooth stone anymore. We will need the stone, but, you know, we'll go ahead and get that later. But right now, have rose bushes all around the perimeter like so. Yep. Just that simple. Let's see if I can find some bone meal. And I say keep using bone meal until you get like a flower or something over here. There you go. A nice little red flower. Like something cute. And yes, that's the best word I can describe. There you go. So another flower. How lucky, another flower. Perfect. And there you go. So you got yourself a nice little beautified looking place here. Not as beautiful as what we got here for this little office building that we got with the creek going down and stuff, but it works. It still works out for the better in the end. Anyway, so also we are going to go ahead and, just like the majority of my modern builds, we're going to remove some of the glass elements. I mean, we're going to remove some of the blocks and put in some glass. And blue stained glass, of course, to make it, you know, modern. And there we go. So we should have something like this. It's nothing too fancy, but at the same time, we're going to be working with this little pattern that we got going on here. We're going to be working both with and against this pattern going on here, but more on that later. Right now, there you go. So you got yourself the nice little office building here. We're going to put down the doors. Yeah, we're going to have a little something like that. It's nothing too fancy, like I said, but it may get a little complicated towards the end, but that'll be for a later time to worry. And there we go. And oh yeah, tonight I'm gonna be doing another episode of my NPC Challenge Games series with a pretty interesting and unique idea for pretty much everything that goes down there. So more on that when it comes around. And anyway, so and tomorrow morning stream might be put off a bit. Oh boy, yeah. Stupid freaking can't even get a schedule correct. All right, whatever. Like different people can't get their schedules in line. Whatever. Anyway, so oh boy. Anyways, so we got a little bit of what we're going with here. Nothing too fancy except for the fact that we're just going to go over this next layer with just blocks all the way around. And there we go. And just to fix things up here a bit, give it a little bit more. Yep, give it a little bit more of a modern look. There you go. Actually, it looked a bit better with the... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. Oops. Oh well. Anyways, so now we're just gonna go around the inner perimeter like so. And just going to go ahead and connect everything here because, you know, it's going to get confusing. You know, there we go. Let's be safe. So there you go. You got yourself your first floor. Nothing too fancy. Then I'm going to see if I can build this up a little higher than, you know, the last one. Considering the last one was 4 floors. This one, I'm hoping to make 5 floors, but I don't think I have enough time for building this thing bigger than it already is. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the timing is just a bit off, but it's all right. I'm at least going to get most of this done as well as I can. There we go. So, and pretty much, and the only reason why I'm not commentating over how many blocks to put down is because once you get the building down pat, and once you get the base of the building down, you can pretty much do whatever pattern you want from there. It's literally that simple. Yep, literally that simple. You don't even need me commentating over this. The reason why it's so simple is because it's very customizable. Once the foundation has been laid, you can build whatever the hell you want down here because you can put down you could put down a tree down here for all I care. And but that's the beauty of my city project and stuff. You can place anything anywhere and build it however you want. Because these are just proof of concept builds and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, for obvious reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and place, yeah. Just something different. Something different. And there we go. Anyways, so now, oh man, yeah, I mean, so yeah, famous people that I really want to meet up with someday, and well, actually, either shake their hands and congratulate them on what a good job they're doing in their professions, or just either that and just sit down and have a chat and stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and have, at least for this design anyways, I'm going to go ahead and have a few blocks going upwards like so. It's nothing too fancy, but, I mean, a few glass blocks going upwards. But it's just to have a nice little, like corner window and stuff like you would have in an office type building or something. No big deal. And yeah, slight changes, of course, because of the way the building is laid out. But like I said before, the reason why I'm not commentating much over this is because it's all modular. You can build it however you want. Honestly, I guess if you want me to, like we have 3 blocks stacked up there. We got, like fill this in and stuff, all that cool stuff. But nah, not this time. Honestly, it would just be a waste because once you laid a foundation down, all you got to do is let your imagination do the work when it comes to this base concept, and then there you go. You just let the building, well, build in front of you. And then there you go. Done. Anyway, so I'm actually impressed with the amount of progress we've been able to make and just in this one episode and stuff. I kicked off the TOS style builds pretty nicely with the Enterprise, or the OG Constitution class, if you want me to be a little bit more specific. And finally, I'm fulfilling a request for a subscriber and building a skyscraper of some kind. Or at least the groundworks for one. As after this next layer, I'm going to take a break because I obviously, actually, maybe after the next few layers, I'm going to take a break because, I literally don't have all day to do this because I do have some things I need to prepare for. But in the end, it doesn't matter because you guys know I'll definitely be coming back to this. So, in all honesty, yeah, it really doesn't matter. So we got a pretty odd little scenario here, but that's all right. That's all right. Anyways, so let's see. Yep, I'm on the clock. Just doing some stuff. Not too not too serious, of course, because Yep, literally almost everything, at least for the upper floors, will be all glass, or almost all glass. Yep, almost all glass, mind you guys, but there's still some, supports and stuff. Sorry, I'm just trying to. There we go. Perfect. Now, in fact, you know what else? Speaking of like personal heroes and stuff. Speaking of which, oh, Daniel Stokes, how's it going? Bad. Play Brawlhalla. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Brawlhalla sucks. It's a poor man's freaking Smash Brothers. I'd rather play Smash Ultimate. Anyways, now we got ourselves quite the pickle here now. We're gonna, yeah, to be fair, I think I got myself backed into a corner when it comes to this build, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna realign this build. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to see, because I'm trying to, whatever. Nope. Not this time, fella. Not this time. Yeah, for those of you guys who are wondering, this guy is I'm an old friend with this guy. Or he's a friend of a friend of mine. You know, Deafening Gaming. He's a friend. He's friends with Deafening Gaming, my dudes. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with this guy. Yeah, we used to play a lot of Brawlhalla and stuff before it just kind of lost all appeal to me and stuff. I mean, it's an okay game, don't get me wrong, but it just lost all appeal to me and stuff. I just moved on to bigger and better games, honestly. I mean, you're the only one watching me right now. You're literally the only guy on the stream, so to be fair, I guess that's just a testament to how much effort I put into this. Who's not going to be familiar with me? I don't know. I don't know, future viewers, I guess. And then there you go. So you got yourself the groundworks for... Actually, to be fair, I think I did a stream on Brawlhalla once, and you were in it. So I guess some of my subscribers probably know who you are. Anyway, so yeah, but that's just a testament, you guys. I may be dead at the moment, but trust me, people will be looking back and saying, "Wow, this guy didn't have any subscribers whatsoever, but yet he still gave it his all." Hey, that's kind of the case with most jobs. You may not have much work to do, but you still give it your all anyways. Oh, son of mine. Anyways, I also might try building with Good Days out on like games like Gmod, or what is that? What is that high pixel produced game that's coming out? It's more pixelized than Minecraft. Not high pixel. That's the server. Oh, friggin' hell! What is it? Don't what the fuzz? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, so now we're gonna go ahead and put down a lot more good things here. Ooh. Almost copy and pasting the same layer, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Not too bad. I do say so myself. Awesome. Now, anyways, we are. So yeah, actually, that's another thing that I want to comment on. If I were to expand the Building with Good Day series to different games, would you guys be cool with that? Actually, I shouldn't be asking that kind of question. I mean, I should, but not in that way. Actually, yeah. Yeah. I should be asking that question, but not in that way. So, how's a different way to word that question? Like, what would you guys think if I were to expand my flagship series right here out to different video games, like Gmod or that high pixel game that's coming out? I don't know. I think it'd be awesome. All right. Anyway, so also gonna go back to that whole me reworking the Star Trek Discovery script. It's in full swing, fellas. I'm just in the beginning of the first scene, of course. But but within 5 minutes, I managed to fix up the whole canon problems within an instant. There's literally nothing. There's literally nothing. At this point, the script practically writes itself. And like I said before, if CBS showrunners try to come after me, that just shows that they're jealous of people who can freaking come up with a script better than they can. Trust me. Like, I mean, come on, that's got to be embarrassing. Having, like having all these highly experienced and paid script writers at your disposal, only to be trumped by a young adult who still lives in his parents' basement. Really think about that. And think about how humiliating that would be. So no wonder they would try to strike me and take me down and stuff. Anyways, we got ourselves quite the structure here. That's a nice little structure that we got going on here. Of course, we got the stop signs, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna build up one more floor, and then we can be done for today. Excuse me. All right, so. Yeah, anyway, so honestly, actually, to be fair, if that's the case, if that ever happens, then I think I should try and make a parody of the Celebration music video by PewDiePie and stuff. I know I already said this, but oh man, that would be legendary. Like, be all like, congratulations, congratulations. Like, CBS, you win. Oh, wait, oops. Oops, I just exposed you guys in a Minecraft video. Just previously, before, a previous Minecraft video anticipating an attack like this. So, yeah, good luck trying to get yourselves out of this hole. And there we go. So like I said before, this is almost all glass just to make it modern, but oh, except for perfect. We're going to go ahead and put down the blocks to divide all the different glass blocks, of course. Perfect. So we got ourselves quite the nice little setup here. And there we go. Awesome. Now, although I do have to break it to my friend, though, that this script isn't exactly what sketch we're going to be doing and stuff, because mostly the whole sketch thing with my bro and I, that's going to be mostly unscripted. I'm going to throw that out there and say that it's going to be mostly unscripted. Like, it's all improvised. Like, it would be all improvised and stuff. Or almost all improvised. There could be some scripted moments, but mostly it'd just be improvisational, mostly improvised comedy and stuff. Anyways, so now we are going to And there we go. Awesome. There. Now, what we gotta do is finish off the layer by putting up a... Oh, I almost forgot. I need to put down the groundwork for the floor as well. And you know what? If any of you guys decide to put any of these in your Minecraft worlds, I mean, this building in your Minecraft world, I'd like to see what you guys can do with the interior. I honestly want to see what you guys can do with the interior. Like seriously, that would be freaking awesome. Like, you can make your own corporation and stuff out of this building. Anyway, so now we are... Perfect. We are almost done. All we got to do now is put just a huge layer of... Actually, I want to make sure what I did over here, whether or not I did it correct or not. Oh yeah, I made a nice little water elevator system because, you know, Update Aquatic was new at the time. And, alright, so it's all solid. It's all solid up there. There's nothing special. Cool. That makes my job a whole lot easier. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to do, and that is add an extra floor. Why? Because I can. Like, actually, yeah, that perfectly describes building with Goodday in a nutshell. Why am I wasting my life doing these stupid builds? Because I can. And there you go. So yeah, I'm going to make an extra floor to this little office building right here. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and put everything in one section. Perfect. Alright, and also what I said about Brawlhalla, it is true. I did stream it at one point, and I did play the hell out of it. Like, excuse me, like a lot. But honestly, fellas, it's just not my speed and stuff. It's not my kind of game, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys, like the majority of you guys have seen like what kind of games I tend to play and stuff. Usually third person open world, you know, sandboxes and stuff. Like, or well, now it's a third person open world sandbox. And then, you know, other games such as just normal open world stuff like Just Cause 4, GTA 5, all the works. Yeah, and yeah, just the works and stuff. And there you have it. We got ourselves the next big thing to hit the city by storm. All right, and there we go. Perfect. Now, go ahead and build this all up like so. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Anyway, so yeah, we got a total of like 7 floors on this, I think. Or 6. Either way, it's still a pretty tall building. And I sincerely hope that this is what my fellow subscriber had in mind for a simple skyscraper build. I hope. Anyway, so like I said, also later tonight will be the third episode total in my revival for, or fourth episode. I don't know. I can't remember at this point. But it but trust me, fellas, it's gonna be awesome. Well, it's gonna be awesome with what we got going on tonight because it's gonna be a mixture of different NPCs. So it's gonna be friggin' sweet. Anyway, so yep, we're just gonna cap this off once we're done. And there we go. And there we go. Much better. Now, we're going to go ahead and do our fill in the roof, and that should be good for the giant skyscraper. And keep in mind, fellas, that this can be configured to whatever you guys wish. Like, it could be whatever. It could be an office building. It could be a freaking hotel. It could be anything. It could even be a government building for all I care. Like, in fact, actually, speaking of which, I'll give major props to the person who's actually able to incorporate a water elevator into this design. That is if you have a update aquatic, of course. But if you guys can get an update, but if you guys have the update and you're able to make a water elevator out of this or into this or blah blah blah, I can't speak today. If you're able to build a water elevator inside here as a functioning elevator system that can bring you up and down, then hey, I'll give you major props for that one. But anyway, so like I said before, like all of these designs, they're modular. Like you can do whatever the heck you want with them. Like you can make like a simple office building like this and stuff, or a simple skyscraper. You could do whatever the hell you want with it. You could even go up to sky high. Like you can even go up to the freaking like world height and stuff with these and stuff. So it's pretty dang cool. Just the very easy way I was able to do something like this. Anyways, now we are perfect. We are almost perfect and almost done as well. So this is good. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Now, and there we go. Anyways, so, yeah, this is good. And there we go. You got yourself a skyscraper. 7 floors. No, six. 6 floors. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 floors, not 7, but you guys get the point. You guys get the point. It's pretty huge when you think about it. Anyways, also we got a nice little like beautifying whatever here and stuff with strategically placed flowers, ferns, and well, mostly grass and other flowers because of bone meal and all that good stuff. Anyways, now, oh boy. I think next up, if I ever decide to come back to my city again, I should fulfill what I've been trying to do and fulfill what I've been trying to do and put the gas station down and maybe even build a small airstrip for the town as well. You know, of course, because these schmucks over here need a place to land. Am I right? Yep, I'm right. Anyway, so he said, "Oh yeah, very crappy centaur class, which comparatively is probably one of the better centaur classes I've made, surprisingly." No, I'm being legit serious. I am legit being serious that's probably one of the better centaur classes I've made yet. I swear. On the scimitar, I need to redesign the scimitar like sometime soon. Maybe turn it into a building with good day episode because this thing is kick ass. Like this thing is awesome. The Riemann scimitar is freaking amazing. Anyway, so back to the oh boy. Back to the sci-fi section of stuff here. I'm gonna build one more thing, and that is based on what the whole rewrite mission and stuff is for the whole Star Trek Discovery angle of everything. So right here, we're just gonna go ahead and build off like so. It'll almost be the same thing, but not entirely yet. But you'll see. You guys will soon see. It'll be a little. It's a lot smaller than the Constitution class, but just trust me on this one. Just trust me on this one. So it's a lot smaller, granted, but don't worry. It'll make a little bit more sense in the end. This might not even be perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a warning here. So, I'm just going to go ahead and give a warning that it's definitely not going to be perfect, but at the very least, I'm giving it my all. There we go. Of course, get the block in the middle. And finally, stair piece there, stair piece there. I'm going to go ahead and put the trapdoors on just in case. Yep, there you go. And that looks a little odd. So there you go. Almost forgot. I almost forgot to, put down some extra details. Oops. So we're gonna have a simple circle like this. I've just realized I wasn't commentating over this, but anyway, so we're gonna have a little simple step down like this. Not too serious, mind you guys. Then we're gonna go forward by one, and then we're gonna have a single one right there. And we're gonna have from the stair piece right here down below, we're gonna go out by one, then counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the seventh block will be a white concrete. Perfect. Then there you go. You got yourself a Saladin class. Actually, we almost have ourselves a Saladin class. So guys, this is the best I can do for the deflector dish on the thing. I wonder if I'm able to put an end rod on the front here. I am. Okay, so it looks a little weird. I'm gonna It's very odd. It's very odd, but at the very least, I got kind of what it is and stuff. And I can imagine it's probably bigger than what I made it out to be, but I don't know. In the end, I think it looks good. Oops. Yep, definitely looks good. So go ahead and place down some trapdoors. Just right there, and there you go. And the only reason why I decided to pull a Saladin class out of my ass at the very last minute is because of one simple thing. This ship, this simple ship right here, this little patrol vessel, this little patrol scout, if you will, should have been the Discovery, USS Discovery. So, so I say honestly, who gives a crap whether it's canon or not? At the very least, it's realistic. And then there you go. You got yourself a basic hero ship, kinda. Ah, that's better actually. Much better. Perfect. So there you have it. Also, because of the new update, I figured a lantern would look good, but it doesn't look that fantastic if you ask me. But I don't know. I think it's the best I can do on short notice for such a small radar deflector dish, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so that being said, there you have it. So it's not as big as the OG Constitution class, mind you guys, but see, it's still a relatively okay ship in retrospect. And a simple trapdoor right there. So see, it's not too serious, mind you guys, but at the same time, it's not that bad either. Actually, oops. There you go. That's more like it. Anyways, that being said, guys, this was a pretty productive episode. But in the meantime, to like next episode for Building with Goodday, we will be trying to build at least a few of the Discovery era starships in TOS form, if they were actually in the show, in the original series. Anyways, that being said, fellas, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment who you guys want me to play next, and hit subscribe to become a member, blah blah blah, to become a member of the crew today. And wow, that's the first time in a long time I've actually flubbed my outro. Damn. But yeah, and I'm just impressed with what we've been able to do here. I mean, we got the OG Constitution class, pre refit and stuff. Pretty dang good, actually. It's better than what I did up there with that old dinosaur. Seriously. And then finally, and for the final build of this today, we got a Saladin class, like Scout, I believe, or Corvette. I don't know. I don't know what you would call that ship. Then finally, we go over here to our little city project zone. We made ourselves a pretty kick-ass looking skyscraper. Yeah, right over here. It's a little bit of a journey. Wow, that was a voice crack in half. It's a little bit of a journey, but there we go. You see, we even got ourselves a kick-ass skyscraper as well. Anyways, that being said, fellas, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.